Hey guys, it's Kelly, and today we're going to talk a little more about freezer meals. If you recall in my last video, I talked about the definition of a freezer meal and why we prefer in my family to use crock-pot freezer meals. I like to be able to take it right out of the freezer, frozen, and toss it in my crock-pot. I don't have to think about it the night before, make sure it's out, make sure it defrosts all day, and then cook it when everybody gets home. I can just put it in the crock pot in the morning and it's ready when everybody starts trickling in. I know some people don't like to put frozen meat into a crock pot. That's up to you. I'm not telling you to do it. I'm not telling you not to. I'm telling you that we've never had a problem with it, and that's what we do. So today I'm going to talk a little more about getting ready to do your freezer meal day. If you recall, a freezer meal day is you've gone to the grocery store, you've grabbed all your ingredients, and then you spend a day, about a half a day, chopping and assembling and freezing. We're going to talk about how and where to find your recipes. I go to a lot of different places. I go to Pinterest. Sometimes I will clip recipes out of magazines and give them a try. I have a few cookbooks, not so many anymore now with the internet, but I do have some cookbooks that I'll grab recipes out of, and some are just tried and true that we know that we like as a family. Those are some places that you can go to get recipes. You can also just go to Google and Google ingredients and see what comes up. You can also go to my site. I have a section for crockpot meals. There's quite a few on there that are pretty good. Some of them are phenomenal. So those are some sites that you can go to. Now, when you're going to do a crockpot meal day, you're going to want to have approximately 10 recipes, unless you're going to double up some. I highly recommend you pick out 15 recipes to start with. Go with maybe 5 chicken, 5 pork, 5 beef. Some things that really to keep in mind, things that don't freeze well and then reheat again or cook in the crockpot all day. Things like white potatoes. They're going to turn this nasty, ugly black color. And while there's nothing wrong with them, they look horrid. Some other things that you're not going to want to try are, I've found that sausages don't generally hold up real well. They tend to dry out and lose a ton of flavor. So if you're going to do something with sausages, I would put the sausage in at the end after it's cooked all day and let it cook another hour. So the reason I'm telling you to get 15 recipes is to be able to weed them out. I highly recommend getting some input from your family. So pick 15 recipes and then sit down and say, okay, we're going to weed these down to 10. What do you like? What don't you like? That way, when you're cooking these meals, you have a much higher chance of your family actually eating them and not giving you a hard time. So your task for today is to go and find 15 recipes. I recommend 5 chicken, 5 beef, 5 pork, so that you can mix it up a little bit and it will aid you in the preparation day. So go forth, find your recipes, and check back with me again tomorrow, and I'm going to tell you the next step. Thanks for listening.